Welcome, everybody, and thank you for joining us on this week on the 6873 show. We're going to actually have a little short show, a little bit of introduction that we actually want to do some time ago. But we are going to actually discuss who the hosts of the 6873 show are and who what we do and a little bit of our IRL selves. So stay tuned. I think you're going to enjoy our show. We also have some exciting announcements for future projects that we're going to announce towards the end of the show. So anyway, my name is Captain Ren. The other hosts of the show are...
Hi, I'm Rossi, and we also have.
This is Ion here, and this beautiful woman over here.
I am Tookie, and welcome back to the show. So, we never really got around to talk about who we are. Like, if you might remember the video where we tried actually to record this, the camera guy was not in the mood for anything.
That was one of our best blooper reels ever.
Yes. But before we venture, English, can you speak it? No. Before we go forward, we would like to give a minute of silence for the victims of 9/11. We really appreciate all the people who helped out. We mourn the people who lost their life. It still hurts. So if we can have a moment of silence. Thank you so much.
And for all the first responders that helped during that, thank you so much for all that you have done and still continue to do to this day.
Yes.
Thank you for the people on board the planes who actually tried with all their might and heart to stop this from happening. We appreciate you. Okay.
Well, on a little bit happier note today, too, we at the 673 show are actually very happy to announce that we actually have our first sponsorship from an amazing company called Vox Media. They actually run a nightclub here in VR Chat, which is awesome because they actually monitor it. It is an actual nightclub. They keep all the disreputables out. You can go there and genuinely have a good time in a nightclub atmosphere. Definitely suggest checking them out. And also on the show, we're actually...
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
No, continue. Continue.
We actually on the show are very, very pleased to announce that we have also taken on a new crew member. We have a new arts director. Her name is Zelda Cat. She is an amazing artist. Is going to be helping us with a lot of our look, a lot of our merchandising, and other things. So keep an eye out. We will be actually having a store here where you'll actually be able to purchase merchandise for the show. And Zelda Cat, thank you so much for joining us, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun for everyone. So just starting off. Toki, I know it was you and I who originally started the 6873 show. Seems almost like an eternity ago. But You actually,
Yeah.
one of the reasons I asked you were on the show to begin with is you actually had a background in radio and radio production. So tell us a little bit about who Toki is and where you're from.
Well, I'm a little fluffy foxy fox from Denmark. I'm 5'2", so you might not see me, but you can definitely hear me. I speak with great
Just
volume.
look down.
But yeah, like I said, I'm from Denmark. I had a studio job actually working at a radio station where I actually managed my own programs. I interviewed people, had like games and stuff, was in charge of music. I also had like the background of the office work, um, like typing in new records, new music, all in general, answering phones. And it was actually there where I got told that I know how to smile in a phone. I have never heard that
Nice.
term, but I can apparently smile in a phone. And
That's awesome.
so whenever I go on this show, the whole speaker voice it kind of comes back. It's a more relaxed now. Bear in mind, I was a student at that time. I was barely even 18. Okay, long time ago.
Mini moons ago.
Many moons ago. For those who are interested in knowing my age, I am 36. I work at, if you can call it a bait shop, fishing shop, hobby. It's actually very known among German tourists. Um, and I actually like working there. It's nice. I only work 3 hours every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday because of unfortunate health condition. I might be 36, but I have a body of an 80-year-old. I'm one of those,
And
I
still
can
love
feel
you.
it's gonna rain tomorrow.
And I still love you.
Yeah, I know. But all in all, I have it good. I have the love of my life. I have a job, and I have you guys, the show, which I love to do every time we do it. I really do. But I will save some information till when we might have a Q&A. You never know. But Ren, now you can
Yes.
return the favor.
So, my history is long and varied. We don't discuss the skeletons or anything like that. We just don't talk about those.
Just don't
But
dig
yeah,
up
I've
his
had
patio.
yes. Don't look under the porch. Just don't look underneath the porch. But I've had definitely an interesting life, I guess you could say. I've done a lot of different things, travel around a lot. You know, there's been some very low times in my life and some very high times in my life. For the past, I would say, close to coming on 10 years after I had actually started my own business. I was a hacker for hire, I guess you could say. I was lone wolf computer sales and service a long time ago. I rebuilt computers, built custom computers back in the days when that was, actually really cool to do. And then had to close it up to help take care of family for a little over 6 years. So I was full-time healthcare for my family for a long time. And then after it was my dad was the last one to pass away, and so me being an ex-hacker, completely out of date and stuff, I kind of decided, well, what did I want to do from here, or at least what I want to do for a while. So I actually, before my dad passed, his dream was to live on a boat. So with the last bit of savings, I actually had bought him this really nice Regal Sport yacht. And unfortunately, he never got on it. He passed before we could get on the water. So I was stuck with this very large boat and really nothing else. So I said, screw it. I'm going to live on the boat for a while. And that living on that boat was amazing. It was me and my puppy, and we traveled around. We did a lot of boater homing. So we would lake jump all the different lakes, traveling around, working around, and eventually wound up this one, started gathering my sea time, and someone suggested, because I was actually doing a lot of the work at the time, working on docks, harbors, marinas, all that kind of stuff. And someone said, why don't you go for your captain's license? So it's like, I'm going to go for my captain's license. So after 2 years of a lot of study, a lot of work, it's actually very, very, very hard to get your captain's license. And I was very thankful that I was one of the very actually few to get it. And so I had been working on a dock as dock captain, harbor captain, skipper, pretty much anything the dock need for a place called Lake Powell. Working mainly at a place called Boat Rentals down there for about 8 years. Some of the best times of my life were down there working on the docks. Had some most amazing crew. If any of my old crew out there is listening, you guys are awesome. Still think about you guys all the time. And yeah, one after one season, I actually kind of hurt my knee a little bit. So because on the docks, I'm used to walking about 30 miles a day, literally just nonstop. And so one year I didn't want to, hurt my knee any further working on the dock. So I took a job at a resort not too far away, and kind of like working under air conditioning for a little bit. So I've kind of been here ever since. Really been getting back into VR, and so we kind of started up this little talk show, which is kind of blossoming really fast. So thank you guys so much. We love you, every one of you, and thank you for supporting us so much. But yeah, that's kind of where it's been from here. Is building, working at the lodge, and running this show with some of the best fans anyone could ever hope for. So that's my long, drawn out, sad story. Rossi, tell us a little about yourself.
Oh, is that time? I've got to go.
No. Here I went
damn.
proper posh. Posh. No.
Proper
No.
posh.
No.
Proper rock.
Yes. Well, I'm Rossi, and I'm from Tuesday, as you can tell. Or Britain. I'm British. Yeah. I don't honestly think there's much I can really say about myself, apart from I'm around the age of, I'll say, knocking on the door of 40. So I've been around the block. Happily married, been married 18 years. I have a late teenage daughter who love and adore. She's brilliant. I love and adore my wife as well, if you're watching. Love you, darling.
Ass kisser.
That is how you get on in life, in a married life.
Happy wife, happy
you get
life.
on your knees and you poke your
Yes.
tongue out and you go, anything you want, darling.
You got to put the booty like right there. Yes.
Really?
Yes. Really. Yeah. My hobbies are motorcycles, virtual reality, martial arts. God, yeah. Star Wars. I have to point out Star Wars. I actually used to work with a company that build lightsabers, the LED sabers and things like that, with all the lights and sounds and all sorts. I'll have to try and
That's cool.
do a video or something and do a demo of one of them. One of my ones that I built myself. I didn't build them to sell. It was we had the saber smiths, as they're called, who built them. But I used to try and do advertising for them, because I used to do a lot of charity events in costume at like cons and things like that. So it was all
Mhm.
Star Wars characters. My character was Darth Revan, and so I had all the suit, all the armor, and whatnot. It cost me a fortune, um, but it was amazing. And so yeah, I used to do promoting for them.
The better question is, where's that suit at now?
I had to sell it.
Oh, ouch.
Yes, it was. Well, basically, the group I was a part of, as unfortunately a lot of these groups do, they got very political. It got very difficult.
Mm.
People sort of tried muscling in to take over, and it was a case of I had to walk away from it because it was just all the drama I really didn't need, considering we're volunteers, we don't get paid for it, so it's we do it off our own back, we do it to help people and enjoy ourselves. We get to go to the events, which is a bonus. But it just got to the stage where things were going on, and I just didn't want to be part of that. I don't do drama, I really don't. So yeah, I ended up selling the suit and a few other things, and that was actually what I used as a deposit for getting my current motorcycle.
Nice.
Which, if you want to know,
he has
a MTO7.
Nice. Rossi actually has a homeworld here, and if you go to that homeworld, he has an absolutely brilliant photo of him on his bike in full Darth Raven outfit with his lightsaber. It is awesome.
That's my
Definitely check it out.
That's my Jedi Revan. That's my Jedi Revan. Yeah. That's my Darth Revan. My Darth Revan I couldn't sit on the bike on because with the armor it's too difficult
it's still Star Wars.
It is still Star Wars, yes. I have to point out it's not the dark side, it was the Jedi.
Yes. These things are important. These things are important.
Trust me.
So
the fellow geeks out there will question.
So I guess we came to you now, honey.
I guess so. Hi. Well, I have a few skeletons in the back seat of the car, but we don't really talk to them anymore. But I'm more of, huh?
Nothing.
I'll send a photo to you, and you'll see what I mean by that. But I'm not very big. I'm probably one of the younger ones in here. I'm 24. I'm not as interesting, or I'm one
technically
of the
Angel is a puppy.
Youngest.
Yeah, I'm the youngest here.
But I have somewhat of a similar background like Toki. I was on radio, and not many people realize it, but 98.5 here in my hometown.
I've actually heard of that.
Even though I was born in the swamps, and if you don't hear a banjo, you're in the wrong part of town.
Hey,
that or seeing someone walking an
Alabama.
alligator on a leash. Either one of those two.
That gives you got a pretty mouth.
But I have. Hey, gator jerky's pretty good though.
It is. It is.
It is good.
But I have somewhat very little military skills. I'm currently employed by a carpet cleaning company. Honestly, sometimes I love my job, sometimes they drive me crazy, even though I've only been working there for a week now. But hey, I get a company van. They let me be me. That's all I care about.
Nice.
But some people can call me Ion, or as in Ren's term, Iron.
Eon.
Hey, English is hard for me, okay?
Oh god, am I lagging? Oh no, am I lagging?
Oh no.
The wonders of VR and internet.
Lagtastic.
Okay, there we go.
Yes.
He's
there
back.
we go. Sorry about that. But Honestly, some people call me Ion. I really don't care about my name. You can call me Dan. I can be perfectly fine by that. But honestly, I'm just the goofy guy. I have the derpy face.
Ye-
I'm madly in love with this woman. She keeps me on my toes even though she's only 36, but I really don't care. I'm 24.
Simp.
Sam.
So
Ash-
there's
Ash, why?
there's not very much.
Not you, him.
Oh. I am lagging hard, people, so if I seem a little weird, I'm sorry.
It's actually normal.
Apparently someone turned on their
I was
iPad
gonna say,
here
that's
at
not the
house.
lagging.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for someone to start playing the Titanic theme, but the bad whistle sound version.
Oh god.
Don't you fucking dare. I swear to God. I don't care about them. I will fire you.
Are you still lagging?
The what?
Yes.
You are. Should we try sorting out like we did with the TV?
No, and now it is gonna happen now.
I'll fix it.
Any- but honestly,
Love you too, Angel.
The right tool for the job.
but honestly,
Exactly.
Nah, I
I
could never fire you.
I am more of the open-hearted dad joke telling person. Honestly, I love doing this show too. Keeps me on my toes, it keeps me organized, and it keeps me closer to this one. I'll never stop talking about her because I love her that much. But I've had my low times too, and she's picked me out of them. I've went through a serious depression point in my life. And I know she hates it when I talk about this. But I would not be here today without. She took me from literally the bottom of the barrel. I mean, the very bottom barrel. She brought me up back to the top, but of course, I think she used a fishing lure to get me.
Mm.
But honestly, that's why I love to death. Because if it wasn't for her and for this show, nobody would ever know me. I'd basically be a ghost in the cyber world.
Dummy.
So, don't. But if y'all have any real questions, leave them down in the comments for me. I'll be more than gladly to
You
answer.
do.
Like, subscribe,
Within reason.
the whole mismatchy, stuffy, but
So many
Private
possibilities.
pictures are not sent out. Don't slip into
That
the DM
they
with
they
that.
speak for themselves. I'm okay with private pictures. But
I like that. I like that. It was literally like, okay, I gotcha. It was the start to that. No,
Alright.
literally, I'm sorry.
well,
No,
well,
don't look at me like that.
that's
He
pretty
crashed.
much everything
trust
about
him.
me.
Mm.
Oh. And I was about to
Did you
introduce him
freeze?
too.
Oh, angel. Okay, no, I'm kidding.
Does he need fixing?
Right. Okay.
I think he needs fixing.
Oh, there he is.
He's back.
Yep,
Come
there he
on.
is.
Yeah, I'm good.
I only had to show the tool, and I fixed him.
I didn't
This is what
break you.
he's around for with his
Oh,
tool.
God, I didn't break you.
I just lost
Are you
I lost tracking. No worries.
I guess this is the laggiest
Oh, okay.
recording we've ever done. Good job,
Just
VR Chat.
out. But we love you.
Excuse me.
And today, sponsor is
Hold on.
The rainbow ball cue going in the center.
Wait. So-
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna.
Breathe. To breathe.
Someone's on the happy juice.
Mhm.
Fuck off.
She don't drink.
I don't drink. I hadn't had a drink for 8 years. Alcohol makes my
No wonder why
my
you're
stomach
thirsty.
go ouchy.
Stomach go burn.
Says you?
Yeah.
Really?
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 Well, if you haven't
Roger?
drunk for 8 years, you must be thirsty.
Can you cut that out? It just annihilates him. I don't care if you do it with a black marker.
How very dare you.
Ooh.
You love it, really.
Love you too.
Alright. I guess we're spending a little bit too much time. Now, Angel,
Wait, what?
introduce yourself.
Yes.
Um,
Who is the wonder that is Angel? And are you truly an angel? And if so, are you dark angel or white angel?
I think it's obvious by now. I'm pretty sure Marshall's Dark Angel at this point.
What was that?
I heard something. Dang barking spiders,
What?
man.
Did you just bare
Well-
your teeth at me, mister?
Well, I'm Angel. I'm this show's wonderful editor. Yeah. Well, compared to, I'm the youngest out of the cast, out of the crew
I'm
here.
sorry to be.
I'm a,
I'm sorry if I'm interrupting,
What?
but my frames just went down to 2.
Ooh.
oh shoot.
You're gonna have.
It was
a
nice being
lot
part of this
editing
video.
to do.
Yeah, probably fun.
Mhm.
Yeah, but I'm the youngest out of this crew here. I'm actually 20, and I'm a. I think really the show. I mean, like rough on bringing like. I used to live in Panama before she moved to the U.S.
Wait, what now?
I used to live in Panama.
He used to live here with me.
Yeah.
Nah, but I was actually was born over here in Florida, but then I do, but family drama and stuff like that. Like my mother, she like have issues now. From what I talk to her like once a week, she's actually doing a lot better. But I moved to Panama to my grandma, lived with her for a few years, came back over here. Live with my mom's, and for so long I've been staying around here. I'm a big computer nerd. I'm a big computer geek. I can take apart a computer and put it back together just fine. Actually, I'm an anime nerd as well. Yeah,
Nice.
video game nerd as well.
A little bit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I like anime.
But I'm
Me too.
but I don't like watching the
video.
mainstream stuff like like Naruto, Dragon Ball Z. That's
Hey.
too. It
Hey, I'm used to the old
It's-
school stuff.
Naruto.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's too long. It's too long for me.
No.
It's way too long. But yeah,
But
actually,
to each their own.
yeah, he's your own. Actually, when I first started VR, I actually met Ren, my boyfriend. Actually, we've been together for about over a year now. A year and like a few months. Love and stuff. Riley, if you're watching, I love you.
Aww.
Oh,
Yeah.
bless.
Well, yeah. Actually met Ren, and actually from that, I got like situation at home. I got kicked out. Like right now, I'm technically in a shelter per se. Yeah, I got
Yeah.
Ion trying to help me at one point. Ren helping me. If not, actually doing a lot better. I actually got a job. I promised myself I would never do it, but I work fast food now. At this place called Pollo Tropical. I told myself
Job
I'm never
is a
gonna work fast
job.
food, but a job is
Mhm.
a
Yeah,
job,
job,
yeah.
Job
yeah.
is a job.
But actually,
Brings in
mine I
money.
got recently got a raise, or not raise, yeah, recently got a raise. So let's go.
that's good.
Nice.
Mm.
That's why
well
we
done.
need more Patreon. So we can help out people like him. We can help people that are behind the stage. our new art
Mm.
editor, our video editor, and future people. Even have a security guard. He is not here right now. Calm engineer, you're doing good, buddy. But yeah, I think people think that we are actually doing this show just to get famous and rich and such. But we are actually trying to help out people that might not have the money and the support to actually get out there.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah, if we
even you, I
can.
know how much I know how much these two have tried to help you out. And I'm just grateful that you are in a safe place right now.
Yeah, thankfully.
I will say that. Yeah, because I was really worried when I first heard about your story from Run. So to see you here now, the progress that you have made, I can just say if I had a hat, I would take it off for you. I really mean that.
Mhm.
Thank you.
I think
So now,
he's doing an amazing job. Sorry. Continue.
yeah, I might with this program I'm in, I might get housed. Reduce rent for the next year, for the next 2 months. From what I've been
Nice.
told.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
So when can I
That's
move
really
in with
good.
you?
I mean, you're always welcome to come down here. But you both know the rent's cheaper there, apparently.
Yeah, it is.
Yeesh. I thought living next to the drug capital would be a lot more expensive.
Hey, don't look at me. Are you looking at me? It's hard
It's
to
hard to
tell
tell.
sometimes.
Yeah, it's the eyes.
Yes.
Ever since that frying pan incident,
Sure.
it's hard to
Wait,
tell.
what? Huh?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what
Yeah.
that
And
is.
it doesn't matter how many times I hit him with this, it still doesn't correct it. But
Yeah, it's.
That's because I've been hitting him with the frying pan.
oh, so when I think I fixed it, you go and break him again.
Mhm.
Yes.
Oh, now it makes sense.
It makes sense.
Check out
Does.
TikToks from Ion. You guys will know what we're talking about.
But yeah, our this show is kind of in so many ways a work of love for all of us, and that's one of the things that we're actually wanting to branch out to more of in the future is being able to do more charity events. In fact, um, here around Halloween, we're actually going to host a Halloween maze. And stay tuned for progress on that. It's actually going to be, we would ask a $1 donation to go through with it. It's actually going to have live actors. Uh, but everything from that donation will be going towards some of our projects, including animals in need, shelters, stuff like that, and other projects that we have. Is going to be completely a charity event. So please stay tuned for that. Please consider giving $1 when we start opening the gates for Halloween. It's going to be a lot of fun because even though it will happen in VR, the actors and everything will actually be live actors. Another thing that we should bring up too is one thing we've actually promised for a while now. But in about 2 weeks, keep posted, keep watch, because we are actually going to have a live meet and greet. We're actually going to have the show be filming, and everyone is invited. All of our fans are invited to attend, able to ask us questions, anything they would want to. Stay tuned for that because I think that's going to be a very, very, very fun show.
We'll,
And
of course,
hopefully
take
we'll
pictures
have
and stuff.
exactly,
We'll take
and
pictures and
hopefully
such.
mhm, we will have be able to actually introduce our two new crew, which is will become Engineer and Zelicat, and maybe introduce them a little more too. We like to always have the crew at least once on the show so they can get a little sense of what we do and stuff. And we're very, very, very appreciative for them joining our small team.
We will say that it's not going to be in our private studio. That is off limits only for cast or guests. But we do have a public world that you can come and check out. even before our event starts or after, it's up to you. There is an avatar in that world. We will leave a link in the description below, so please go in, take a look around. So
I think,
I
hmm?
am.
Oh, go ahead.
Continue.
No, go ahead.
Well, I think that actually, I am looking very forward to this meet and greet. I am,
Mm.
because I know without
I mean,
you guys watching us, supporting us, our very first Patreon subscriber, please go and subscribe to us. Give us a like, and well, if you have anything you want us to dig into, no subject is too small or too big. We don't do politics. That's a no. No. But other than that, leave a suggestion in the commentary, and you can also reach us by email. We have Discord. We're working on a TikTok, and we're also working on the Facebook. It kind of fell apart, so. But yeah, we are getting there. With your help, all of you guys, we can actually start even talking about maybe making bigger plans in the future. We're not gonna tell you just yet.
All you can say is
So-
there's going to be a lot in the works. It's going to be an exciting time.
We are planning a lot, definitely, and now with our new sponsors, Vox Media, we have more options open for us. We can do more stuff, we can create new content, which we are planning on doing. And I, for one, am super excited. Like, we got our first sponsors. I'm like, is this real? Should I pinch myself? But then I remember I get Bruce, so I can do that. But I am really thankful that Vox Media decided to partner with us to help us get started. And yeah, who knows what the future brings.
I think
for
it's going
one
to be a
hope
fun
that-
time,
Yeah, exactly.
and we hope that you stay with us, tell everyone about us, and let's take this ride together. I think it's going to be a lot of fun for everyone.
oh
We hope.
yeah.
If you want to be a guest in the show, if you have a good story or a little gossip, please just contact us. We're open for almost anything. Okay, that sounded wrong, but it's
Oh, no.
basically what it is.
Within
Stop
reason,
it!
we'll state.
Within reason, but we're also very unreasonable people. So yeah. Well, anyway,
But
Saves her
yeah.
talking.
I think that's
Anyone
about it
has
for this.
anything else to add?
No, I'm good.
Silent.
Save it for the meet
She's
and
about
greet.
to go to sleep on us.
Oh no! Oh
But
no!
it-
No! But it is late.
Yeah.
It is
Time
like
zones,
10 to midnight, so.
They suck.
They suck.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
here
With-
it's 10 to
Karina,
1.
we can set up a. Oh,
Hmm.
sorry. Go on.
No. Just telling the time. Like we said, here people from the US versus people in
UK.
Europe. I'm still kind of calling you European. You're still in there.
How
Even though
very
Brexit
dare you.
happened. Oh, you
I'm not
bloody
peeing
wanker.
anywhere.
Oh, shit.
You're a peeing. I'm not peeing anywhere.
Anyway, if you want to take us out, Ren. Not like
Dinner
that.
the movie if you want to take us out.
Oh, he crashed. He crashed.
Wait.
Oh, he hasn't
Did he
crashed.
crash?
Oh,
In
no. He
the
crashed.
Oh,
arms
no.
of an angel. And I have to pee very
Let me
much.
finish.
no.
You take it that
Hello.
way.
I have
Well, thank you for joining us this week on the 6873 show. Please stay tuned. We have, like I say, we have a lot of new stuff coming. Please leave comments in the below. We love hearing from everyone out there. We do have a few projects coming out, and we hope to have some of the new crew on so they can introduce themselves also. So until next week, thank you so much for joining us. Stay tuned, and we will see everyone next week.
Ciao for
take
now.
care and be safe.
Toodle and a pip.
Ciao.
Ciao, ciao.
Lots of love. Bye.